Hello. Thanks for dropping in. So I ran the check disk program, and it did indeed check the disk, and it says there's no errors. So once again, I'm going to load the performance test. And just see. If this will format this disk that I have used for a very long time as a blank disk. As I said before, maybe the disk is dead. Maybe it's just lost itself. I don't know. It's very baffling, and it's just another great thing to throw into the mix. So, backing up for a moment. I've been working on a 1571. It had weird things going on. I've swapped the two chips. They seem to be quite fine. The drive mechanism, from what I can tell, seems to be quite fine. This is in 1541 mode. What do we got here? Okay, we're working. Both power supplies seem to be quite fine. So, in the end, we are left with the circuit board. Both chips that could be easily swapped out have been swapped out. They have. So, it would seem something else is to blame on this board. Right here. But what? Good question. If you have any suggestions from what you've seen, that might be, I mean, if they were socketed, I would be swapping them all out and seeing what was what. But they are not. Not that unsoldering is impossible. It is possible. So we have 6502 AD, an R65C22P2. Supposedly made in Mexico. Chip made by Commodore. 251829-01. And then another 65. Okay, so, strange. So it does look like there's two 6522 chips of sorts in here. And another thing, a WD1770-PH. Who knows? And then, of course, there's this beastly multi-pack thing. And then a few other support chips. Much less than the original 1541 that had a huge board. So this seems to be working, I suppose. At this second, I might just turn this off, unplug the power supply, set it over here, grab the other power supply, plug it down, plug it in, where's the plug? There's the plug. secure. Turn it on. To see. Everything okay? Everything seems okay. Time to run this one more time with the different power supply. Just isolating everything there is to isolate. And I suppose what I should really do is find a Commodore 128 to bring up here to try and run this. Well, I should really try and find a test demo disc. There we go. For the 128. There's the circuit board. There's the bad one, from what we can tell. Here is the front bezel. Somewhat yellowed. But it does. I'm going to be daring. I think I'm going to be daring. Oh, the drive is a little in the way. Hang on here. Can I get this out? Can I get this out? Should I do this? No, I don't think I will. I was going to just switch the bezels. Make sure that everything was going. You have a tiny little circuit board in there. Well, perhaps it will be time to part this 1571 out. Perhaps. Where is the other drive? Oh, there's the other drive. So, it is doing its thing here. Onward and onward it goes. But it does seem to be okay. If you remember, we did try also to clean the heads. We've done all kinds of things. It's endless. It's endless. There's no end to it. Anyway, it is. You know what I was thinking? I don't need to change the program. I should really look into this. Change the program to write a whole bunch more data. I can have it write a whole bunch. Ow. Ooh. Excuse me. Ow. Ooh, that's not good. Oh. I can. Oh, okay. So fast. I can have it write the data just as it did. And then issue the commands to copy that file a bunch of times to fill up the disk. That is what I could do. I could. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, this is not terribly exciting because I'm thinking that I'm going to head downstairs and look for a Commodore 128. But now that I've switched the power supply here, and to give everything a chance to fail in some way or another, I have loaded in the check disk program, which will check the disk. It will endlessly check the disk back and forth. I was thinking what I might do, I'm going to find my little, oh, there it is, thing. Sometime, maybe I'll do a time lapse. And maybe I should do something when the head is doing its thing and set up and of the head doing its thing. On and on and on and on it goes. Maybe. I'll see. I shall ponder. And go. at least one good thing is I do still have a 1571 that works. This drive mechanism would also, I suspect, be good inside a 128D if I had one that needed a drive. Well, I suppose, once again, it's time to just let this be tortured. And we don't need to watch the torture. I will continue to ponder. It's funny as I see this thing here, this board here that I have marked. No serial number, wonky, strange, message. I think I should have written more on this. I should have. Oh, well, we shall see. Anyway, thanks for coming. Stay tuned to the 1571 Saga. The truth and the answers are out there. Where? I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, I will continue to tinker. Bye for now.